Hey Aries, and welcome to your weekend tarot love reading. I'm just gonna start drawing out your cards here, Aries. Now Aries, why this? Is this why you're watching tarot? You going through an ending right now, Aries? It's kind of painful for you. And the reason I say it's painful for you, Aries, is that you're a very confident person. But right now, you're not feeling that confident. And that's probably why you're watching tarot on the weekend, right? Looking for answers how to be empowered again. Well, let's see what the rest of the cards have to say for you, Aries, to see how you get out of this energy that you're currently in. Actually, this is in the past, to be honest with you, but it's still affecting you now. So then, Aries, if it's truly in the past, why is it still affecting you now? Maybe there's something that you haven't learned from yet. Because it's all swords energy, right? Well, I'm going to pull the rest of your cards out, Aries. I'm going to pull out 6 altogether, so I'll be pulling out 5 more cards and see how it unfolds for you, Aries, and see if we get more clarity on why you're feeling the Ten of Swords right now. Because it's all about feeling, because it's in reverse. This is how you are feeling. Mind you, I just saw, oh my gosh, I can't even think what they're called now. You saw it. I don't usually tend to see those, but lately I have been. Not like a lot, but like in the last like 2 months, maybe 2 months, I've been seeing them more often. So whenever my camera captures it, it kind of gets my attention. You could go back and find it for yourself, Aries, if you want to. But anyways, I'm going to draw the rest of your card for you, Aries. See? Endings, new beginnings. And it's still sword energy. So that's pretty great to see, Aries. So we'll see what this new beginning is bringing for you. I'm sure that's what you're more interested in, right? Because right now I'm seeing a lot of endings and bringing in a new beginning for you, Aries. I'm actually kind of liking what I'm seeing going on for you, Aries. Ooh, I really like what I'm seeing now. Look at that. Aries, are you twin flame? If you go with that label. I mean, there's so many labels out there. I don't even try to keep up with them. I'm not all about labels myself, because I'm all about energy. And labels just serve for language purposes, and language itself is very limited to begin with. And when we are truly unlimited beings, especially if you, Aries, are a twin flame, then you know why I'm going on about that. But like, right now, Aries, what I'm seeing is that you're going through a transformation right now that's painful for you. Maybe there are some truths about yourself, Aries, that you didn't really like to hear about. But what I'm liking about this, Aries, is that you actually went inwards, because this is in reverse, to find out what you had to do to find yourself again. Because you're holding on to Ace of Cups. You're trying to find yourself again. You had probably a moment in your life, Aries, that actually made you try to understand what's going on around you. And this is actually fantastic, because what's happening after this ending, mind you, this is a painful ending for you, Aries, but it actually served a great purpose for you, because you actually find out who you really are. And the fantastic thing about this is that you're actually realizing the power within you. And why I say within you, because of this ending. And yeah, you have your person over here and union over here, which is where you're going towards. This is in the past. This is now. So this over here is the past. The middle is now. And over here is what's going to be happening from these experiences, Aries. Like I said, I'm really loving what I'm seeing here. And the only thing that I can recommend from this reading, what's currently going on, is this. Yeah, it's all about self-love, but there's some conditions still that you need to work out. Yeah, love is flowing, but you're not flowing, Aries. It's almost like you're afraid to continue from here. Yeah, you know who you really are, but because you know who you really are, it's almost like you're afraid to have this new beginning. You're afraid to take action on it. You're almost like stuck. And that's probably why you're watching tarot, Aries, is you're looking for a way that you can have this new beginning. Yeah, it does involve unconditional self-love, because the thing that I'm seeing here with this is there's some conditions still, Aries. And if you want to have a personal reading to find out what those conditions are for you, Aries, by all means, you could book one with me. There's actually a special on those right now till the end of this year. So you could definitely check that out for yourself, Aries. Because I know that in this reading, you highly value your person. Why I say that? Because this is in reverse. This is how you view your person. And you're actually focused on all those great sexual experiences you had with your person too. And of course you're going to have a great sexual connection with your person because you two are twin flames, so to speak. You're always on his mind, vice versa. You two are quite passionate with each other. He always gives you strength. And when I say he, it's the energy. So your person could be a him or her. When I say he, it's the energy. So Aries, I'm seeing that you're seeking out how to have this union with your person. The only suggestion I see in this is you are still seeking out how to have unconditional self-love for yourself. And Spirit can't do it for you. Spirit can't do it for you. You have to do it for yourself. And how to truly unconditionally love yourself, Aries, the best way about going about doing that is embracing those aspects of yourself that you do not like about yourself. Start there, because if you can embrace your shadow side, then it's easy to embrace all those things you like about yourself, Aries. And that could be a challenge for you, Aries, because your ego can be a challenging factor of that. In fact, you think you put to death with that. But the thing is that it's still interrupting. It's still interrupting because you're not fully loving yourself. The only reason why you can't fully love yourself because of introductions from your own ego. Your ego is going to be your biggest challenge for unconditionally loving yourself, Aries. Because unconditional means no conditions. No conditions. And the ego is a condition if it stops you from loving yourself. Because ego projects. And projections are all about conditions. And if your ego is constantly projecting, that's going to keep you from actually loving yourself, because it's always going to give an excuse why that is the way it is. And it's keeping you from actually fully embracing you. And like I said, Aries, your biggest challenge is going to be your ego in that perspective. If you want some help with your ego, by all means, I already invited you to a tarot reading. But when it comes to your ego, yeah, we can see how that ego is playing out in your life. But if you need further direction from that tarot reading, I do have coaching above and beyond that too. Well, Aries, I love you a lot, and I'll talk to you there. Bye.